Hey guys, it's All Things Disney, and today I'll be showing you how to create your own little Rey charm on your rainbow loom from Star Wars Episode VII, The Force Awakens. And she looks like this. She is a little complicated because she has hair in the back and then her staff, I guess you would call that. And then she has her belt through here, and so yeah, she looks like that. So we're going to be making her today. She's an original design, and she's from, of course, the new Star Wars movie. And I've also made 2 other characters from the movie just in case you want to check them out and make the whole collection. So I made BB-8 and Finn, so if you want to make those, you can see them both. They are both on my channel already, but either way, today we'll be making her, so let's get to the supplies you'll be needing. So the supplies you'll be needing to create your little Rey are 1 rainbow loom set up in the stagger configuration with the red arrow facing down or towards you, 1 rainbow loom hook, and then you'll be needing 5 band colors. So you'll be needing approximately 26 cocoa bands, 23 skin tone bands, 5 brown bands, so that would be a different color than the hair bands, and that'll be for her belt. Then you will be needing 24 mother of pearl bands and 18 black bands, depending on your preference, because we will be using 2 for the eyes and then the rest for her staff. So that is really, you can make it as long or short as you like, so that depends on what you want. So either way, now we're going to get started. So starting at the top, we're going to take 1 of your brown color bands for the hair and go down from the top center peg to the one underneath it. Then take double brown and go from the center to the left side. Then we're going to do the same going to the right side, like that. And then we're going to go down once on each side, still using double of our hair color bands. In the center, we're going to go down twice with double skin tone bands. Like that, and then on the sides, we're going to go diagonally into the center from the sides, starting with the left side with double skin tone bands. Like that. Then we're going to move down a bit and do our neck. So again, just taking double skin tone bands, place them going from the center peg down. Then we're going to move back up and do our eyes. So you're going to take 2 of your black bands. Let me move my loom out of the way, and you're going to take your first one, twist around the tip of your hook 4 times, creating 3 loops. Then take your second one and twist around the same amount of times, like that. So we'll have our 2 little dots here, twisted bands. And then, so you can see that will become the eyes. And then you're just going to take 1 skin tone band, place it on the tip of your hook, and pull through the loops. Like that, and then we're just going to place this down, so stretch it from your finger and your hook, place it down on the 3rd peg down from the top, on the left side and the right side, and then just separate the eyes with your fingers or your hook, and then go in with your hook or your fingers and grab the top part of the band in the middle and bring it up to the higher center peg, so that will separate the eyes. So next we're going to take another double skin tone bands, and we're going to just simply go diagonally from the center to the left side, and then to the right side, like that. Then we're going to go down once on the side, starting with the left side with double mother of pearl bands. And then on the other side, we're also going to go down once. And then in the center, we're going to go down once with double mother of pearl bands. Then next, we're going to go down once on each side with 1 mother of pearl band and 1 of your brown bands. And we're going to be using our belt color bands, which I grabbed 1 of my hair color bands. So you're going to take 1 of your belt color bands, which should be a separate color, unless you don't have 2 different browns. Then, of course, you could just use 1 color for everything, but just so it doesn't blend in. So we're going to go down once on each side, as you can see here. So we have 1 mother of pearl and 1 brown. Doesn't matter which one you put on top, but you should put the same one on top for all 3, just so that it's a little more organized. So next we're going to go down on both sides with double skin tone for her legs. And then we're going to go down again with 2 brown bands, but just as a cap band. So twist 1 black band around that last peg 2 times, creating 3 loops, and then the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3. So it'll look like that. So on both sides we should have that. And next we're going to create our triangle bands to hold her together, of course. So we're going to start by making a triangle with a single band, 1 peg up from the cap bands we just made, and then bring the bottom part of the band up to the center. Then we're going to take another, and you just take a single and make a triangle with it. If you want to, you can double it over. So double it over itself. That's only if you want to. So I did that with this one. So that's only if you want to, but you do not have to. That'll just make her waist look a little smaller. Either way, now we're going to make our arms. So one arm is going to be simple, and then the other will be a little more tricky. So we're going to start, and we're pretending pretty much that she's facing down on the loom. So we're going to start on this side with the simple arm. The other arm has her staff in it. So for this first arm, we're going to take 1 skin tone band and twist around the tip of your hook just 2 times, creating 3 loops. Then you're going to take double mother of pearl bands, place them on the tip of your hook like that, and pull through the loops, then bring it back over. Then we're going to take another skin tone band, place it on the tip of your hook, just a single one, pull through the loops, and then before reclaiming it, just go through the middle 2 loops. So 1 and then 2. So it'll look like that. So from the side, which is a little hard to see, from the side, it'll look like that. So then we're just going to place this down on the side, right there. So you just take it off your hook and then place it down like that. So now we have our first arm, which is the simple one. The other one is a little more tricky. So now we're going to do the arm with the staff. So we're going to start with your hook. Take 1 of your black bands, and we're just going to twist around the tip of your hook 3 times, creating 4 loops for the bottom. Then we're going to take double black bands, double them over once in your finger, place them onto the tip of your hook, and pull through the loops. And then bring both ends back over. Then we're going to take double black bands again, and this time we won't twist them. We're just going to place them on the tip of your hook and slide through the loops, like that. So now we have 2 of our loops, and we're going to make 1 more. So then you can just take double them over once in your fingers, and then place them on the tip of your hook, pull through the loops, and bring them back on. And it looks like I got one stuck. Okay, like that. So now we're going to continue. So here it's going to get a little more tricky. We're going to take 1 skin tone band, double it over once in your fingers, place it on the tip of your hook, and pull through all the loops like that. Then we're going to take double mother of pearl bands, just like we did in the other one. Place them on the tip of your hook, pull through the loops, and bring them back over. And then take another skin tone band, place it on the tip of your hook, pull through the loops, and then reclaim the middle 2. Like that. So that's pretty similar to the last one, and we're going to place this down. And this, of course, does not look anything like what it's supposed to. So here we're going to just face the black part downward like that. And we're going to go back in to where we just have those black loops like that with your hook. And then we're going to continue our process. So you can do any amount you want with these. I'm going to do maybe 4 more just on and off black bands. So I'm going to take double black bands, just place them, pull them through and bring them back over. And it's a little tricky because it's on the loom, so you just gotta just keep remembering not to pull this off the loom, just keep working with it. Then you're going to take double black bands again, and this time maybe you can double it over once. So you can just alternate so that it looks like it has little differences in its structure almost. So you can just make your own little pattern. Then you can do another double normal. So you can do this as many times as you like. I'm only doing it 3 times this time. So I only added on 3 sets of double bands in a random pattern of double plain and then double twisted and then double plain. So, and then I'm just going to take 1 more, pull it through, and I lost the band, so I'm just going to redo that. So I pulled my single band through, and then I'm just going to tie it in a slip knot, and we can leave it like that for now. Now you're just going to adjust this so that it's facing up. So you might need to pull a bit so that it'll look like that. You don't have to worry about this yet. We'll hide it once she's off the loom, so we don't have to worry about that. And now we can start our hooking process once your loom looks like this. The hair we will add on later, and also this kind of almost skirt part. So either way, now you're going to start in the middle, grab the bottom 2 bands and bring them up, then grab the next 2 and bring them up. Then on this side we're going to go under, grab the bottom 2 and bring them up, under, grab the bottom 2 and bring them up, then go under this doubled band, bring it up. Then on this side we're going to go under the cap band, grab the bottom 2, bring them up, under, grab the bottom 2 and bring them up, under the doubled band, grab the bottom 2, bring them up, and then we will have reached the arms on both sides. So starting on the left side, just grab the bottom 2, bring them up and in diagonally, and then do the same on the other side. So go under all the arm bands, and then just bring them up, like that. So now we will have this. So next we're going to go under all these bands and just grab the bottom 2, skin tone, then we go in and grab the top 2 and bring them to the side, then grab the next 2 and bring them to the side, and then lastly grab the last 2 and bring them up. And then we're going to go up once more, like that, and then on the sides we're only going up once. So go under and grab the bottom 2 brown bands and bring them up, then go under, grab the bottom 2 brown bands and bring them up, and then here we're going to pause and add on the hair. So now it's going to be a little tricky. We're going to do our hair. So, and it's like she's facing down, so you're just going to push down some of your head bands, and here we're going to take double brown bands, starting in the center, go down once, then take double brown bands and the hair bands, not the belt bands, and go from the side, the right side only, into the center. Then take another double. We're going to go down once in the center. We're not including the left side, so don't worry about that. It's just those 2, the center and the right side. Then go from the center to the right side diagonally. Then take another double and go in from there. So now we have this zigzag almost. If you look at it from the side, it kind of looks like an M with lines underneath. Then we're going to do that again. So we're going to make another triangle. So in the center, go down with double, and then go to the side, and then go back from the side into the center, and then take your last brown band and just twist it around that last peg 2 times, creating 3 loops. So now your hair should look like this. So we went down from the center, down, and the side, down, and then we make a triangle and another triangle. So this one's only like a half triangle because we don't have anything going here, but these 2 are full triangles, and then we have our cap band. So starting with our cap band, we're just going to go under it, and we're going to grab our top 2 bands and bring them to the side, then grab our next 2, bring them up, then on the side, grab the bottom 2 and bring them in. Like that. Then we're going to go under, grab our top 2, and bring them to the side, and then go in, grab the next 2 and bring them up. Then on the side, grab the bottom 2, bring them diagonally in, and then our last triangle, just grab the bottom 2, no, top 2, bring them over to the side, and then grab the next 2 and bring them up. And what's tricky here is that you gotta avoid all of the bottom bands. Just pretend they're not even there. Just hook up only the hair extension, kind of like that. So now we have this, and on each side we can just go grab the bottom 2, bring them up and in, and on the other side, grab the bottom 2, bring them up and in. So then our loom will look like this. And lastly, go under, grab our last single band, bring it up, and then from the outside just grab the bottom part, bring it up and over, and then pull on it to tighten it, and then we're just going to take her off the loom. So now we will have our little ray on the rainbow loom. And of course we're not done yet because we do have to add some extensions and finishing details before we finish. So of course you're going to choose the side that does not have the hair on the back. That does have the hair on the back. And with the hair, you can just grab the cap band and pull it, make sure everything is correct, and it'll kind of look like a braid, but I think it looks nice. And then you can just stretch her out, just the face, make sure the slip knot is still tied, and then you can go to the back side, grab some bands, and then pull it through. Make sure the eyes are showing, which mine are not. And then you can just adjust the arms and just the little staff. And then we can just hide the slip knot by going through the back. Just take band and go through, and then keep threading it through like that. So now we will have this. And of course we're still not done. So now we're going to add on an extension. So we're going to start with our hooks, go in, 2 end bands on the side like that. So let me zoom in a bit, maybe not that much. And then just take double mother of pearl bands like that, place them on the tip of your hook, pull through the loops, bring them back over, and then take a single mother of pearl band, pull it through, and then bring it over and tie a slip knot like that. So that'll be part of our extension. So for the next part, we're going to go through the other two sets of bands on that right side. Not the other two sets of bands, the other two loops. Then take double mother of pearl bands, place them on the tip of your hook, pull through the loops like we did with the last one. Then you can go through some of the last one's loops. So I'm just going to go through 2 of them, or maybe 3 because I got 3. Then take double bands, pull on through everything, and then take one final band, place it on the tip of your hook, pull through loops, and bring it back over, and then tie it in a slip knot. So then we will have this little extension, and you can just go back and hide both of these somewhere. So just go through some bands with your hook and pull the bands through. So I'm just going to go do that. So now your array should look something like this, and here goes my black band poking out over there. But either way, the last thing we're just going to do is add on her little belt. So you're going to take one of your belt bands and pull it through and bring it up to her waist above her little dress almost extension. Then take another, pull it through as well, leave it where in the same spot, but then kind of crisscross them almost and just separate them so that it looks like there are 2 ends to the belt. Like that. So now you will have your little ray, and you can continue to stretch it or hiding bands, which I of course need to do here, but you can just continue to stretch and do whatever you need to. But either way, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. You can make all 3 like I showed before. So these 2 are already on my channel, BB8 and Finn. So you can make all 3, and you can show me on Instagram, details in the description box below. But either way, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. And if you're watching this around the holidays, happy holidays. Goodbye.